lose, in my opinion, here, just because of the fact that they have been able to push back those EZG players.
Yeah, in the team kill. I mean, like, you hit him with the heat wave. You heat waves essentially three people. You killed two, and you also killed your teammate. Your teammate gets traded out, and instead of having a 3v2 or even, I don't know, a 2v1 or something, now you're all of a sudden back to a 2v2. They kind of know where you are. They definitely have good positioning here with their M8s and then their L cars. It looks like in their back pocket. Both of them have a nice little secondary that can do some work, and they've been doing a lot of work with it. Muni, though, has this VMP. He's going to try to make a play here, but he's taking shots to this left side. If he's not careful, he's going to get picked up as soon as he goes in front of this wall, and he does remarks. Wow, great positioning for the two-piece there to keep his team in the lead here. ERG trying to make it happen here after they go down those first 3 rounds. You didn't think it was possible, but just excellent. I don't even know how they set up like this, so they just like predict what they're gonna do. You have one player challenge mid-map, which seems kind of dumb, something you want to challenge, and as soon as you turn a corner, you just get lit up.
It's just good communication. They're really accounting for all of those EZG players in that round particularly, and now they find themselves in the most favorable position that they have seen throughout the search and destroys that we've seen here on stream so far, as they lead it and are on match point, and this time they decide to call an audible over to that A-bomb site. Stumpy has his hands full, and he is also vision pulsed. This is a very difficult situation. Remarks not having any issues getting that bomb down, and Earthroot with a beautiful audible over to the A-bomb site. They get some entry kills as well, and this is their round to lose as they have the man count advantage as well.
God, and they just capitalizing on the mistakes, able to get over there, cause the confusion with the vision pulse inside the bomb site right now, and there goes the kill. Remarks. Great that he's using the L-car, but now there's being shots put down, and great smack. Smacks them off the map, and Earthroot completes the comeback. To think that they were potentially 1 round away of losing the first search and destroy, and if they lost the uplink, they lost those first 2 respawns in such dominating fashion. I didn't think this was even possible, but here they are as they take map number 5.
What an interesting week 6 this has been. Great games by both teams. EZG really the favorites in this matchup, and guess what? Earthroot Gaming not in any way affected by that. They came in here and they were able to pick up the comeback win on not only this S&D but also in the series, and they will take this series in a 3-2 fashion. Fantastic win for them. They really needed this one, as they were definitely one of the teams at the bottom of the standings here, Fanner.
I mean, it just came down to adapting. They won the search they won the first search and destroy, and I think that was definitely like to some of their credit. But then this next one, woof, like you go down 3 rounds, it's not looking good for you. Put away all the SMGs, just pick up all the lines of sight, make some great trades, and then they make the exact opposite call they made in the first round, which is getting very aggressive and going in and getting the bomb plant immediately, using those specialists. Just excellent stuff by them to not get, brought down after they were getting just wiped off the face of the earth with, those uplink and hardpoint losses.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with that victory coming in from Earthroot Gaming, they have had a very successful week, considering they're on a 2-win streak after this victory here. So they have ended EZG's streak, which seemed like it was never going to end. They were on an 8-win streak. And now it seems like, things have changed a little bit for the better for Earthroot. They are now tied for 3rd place, actually in tied for 2nd place, I should say, in the league here, with just 6 teams that are now qualifying for the playoffs here, Pattern. And these are going to be the teams battling it out here, as some other teams could not finish out the season. And of course, I did mention throughout that it would be cool to see, the top 6 play throughout. We came down to the wire, and it seems like I got my wish without really warranting it, to be honest. So the top 6 of the league will compete in the playoffs. And of course, one of those teams that you will be seeing is Earthroot Gaming. And right now, they are tied for the number 2 seed going into those playoffs. Of course, we have another match for you guys this evening. Onslaught, the team that is all the way in 6th seed, or the 6th seed, I should say, in the standings, is going to go up against the number 1 seed, EZG, for the second and final matchup of the evening here on stream. Of course, we will see you for that matchup. And of course, Milboss will be coming to join me for that one. Pattern, thank you so much for your hard work throughout the season. And of course, for this particular matchup. And honestly, I know you're not going to be casting the next one, but who do you think is going to be favored going into this? Do you think EZG is going to continue their skid here, or is Onslaught going to fall short?
I mean, I don't know if you can consider a skid when you finally, have a streak broken.
That's true.
But with the way they were playing, I mean, those were mistakes that they made. Like I said, you pull out that Hellstorm in round number 10 or 11 of that Search and Destroy, you win that, and then you slaughter them on we're not even having this discussion because they wiped them off the map in the uplink. So it's mistakes like that you didn't win that, so then you lose the CTF, and then you lose a close Search and Destroy. But I still think that EZG has a very easy shot. Oh, not an easy shot, but a very good chance of taking that next series.
Well, let's see if that one goes the distance as well. And of course, we will see you at the other end of that commercial break. But before that, a quick shout out to all of you that are there in the chat. If you're new, make sure you hit that follow button and tweet out the stream for us. Also, a big shout out to Jerky XP, Honey Badger, XSplit, Team Razor, and Custom Config. And if you guys are wondering what is up for grabs at the end of the season and for the winners of this season of the Perfect Alliance Black Ops 3 League, there's quite a bit on the line here for the top two teams that are able to finish out. And of course, it's a $500 prize for the number one team, and you get 4 Razer headsets of your choice shipped over to you from our friends at Team Razor. Of course, you get Honey Badger to go along with that. You get some custom config swag as well. And it's just a fantastic prize to play for here for these up-and-coming teams that are fighting to try to get their names out there. So you see the rest of the stuff there for the second place team as well. So Pattern, definitely some exciting stuff up for grabs for the top 2 teams at the end of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to play Call of Duty and have a chance to, get better, and then also get some, I guess you'd say free stuff, but, stuff that you've earned, and money and headsets and energy stuff. I mean, I know I walk around my house all the time wanting a snack, and having beef jerky is bad for me because I would just eat the whole thing, but getting a ton of jerky, I mean, a new headset, you always want that, and then money to possibly travel to a LAN, buy new equipment, do whatever. It's exciting, and that's why you see these teams actually trying their hardest in every one of these matches, because that's why we're getting these game 5s. We're not having just standard show matches where some teams, they get pissed off, they rage quit, maybe they'd have to reevaluate why they're even playing. These teams, nope, they're all in it because there's an actual prize there that they're gunning for.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So it should be exciting what the outcome of that will be. Of course, all of that will come to fruition during the playoffs. And of course, keep an eye out on our Twitter at PA_organization, where you can see all of the latest news regarding the league and of course the upcoming season 2. So if you haven't signed up for the online qualifiers of season 2, you better start. You've got plenty of time to get yourself and your team in there. Make sure you're able to keep that roster throughout the season as well. That is definitely something that will help. And of course, go out there and get your team involved for sure, as we have 2 online qualifiers already announced on Twitter. But either way, we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back from the break. Onslaught and EZG going head-to-head on our second matchup here on this doubleheader. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Into your soul, the light is now returning. You aren't lonely, we are burning. So take your breath and close your eyes. You could not reach the afterlife. Before you go, I want you to know that you will never So when you'll be on the edge of the world, I swear I won't let you fall. I will be right behind you, promise I'll find you, I won't let you. I won't let you. If we try a little more, kill the pain and warm our hearts. Light is now returning, we are unlowly, we are burning. Let's take our breath and close our eyes. We could not reach the afterlife,